Well, hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Pastor Mike, and I'd like to share just a few more things from this book, Seven Practices of Effective Ministry. And in it, Andy Stanley mentions some styles of leadership that I think are really insightful. And he gives examples of how different leaders' attributes can actually build leadership walls that actually can hinder the development of future leaders. So, for example, the entrepreneurial leader specializes in taking risks and pioneering new territory. Yet, that leader may see others' fresh ideas as threatening or in competition with his own. Second type of leader is a nurturing leader. He's patient and encouraging, but he may lack the zeal to confront someone in areas that really need to change. There's also a charismatic leader that can inspire the masses to follow a dream, yet may become jealous and defensive when the time comes for people to follow a new leader. There's an innovative leader who uses creativity to produce something relevant and original, but tends to get possessive when another artist tries to improve on what has been created. There's a managing leader who is excellent at coordinating staff and developing systems, yet may be stubbornly resistant to those who question the process or want to experiment with doing things in a different way. And then finally, there's the high performance leader who can juggle an incredible workload and still be extremely productive. But his failure to delegate does not allow anyone else to really own a piece of the vision. Every leader really, Stanley says, needs to take an honest, objective look at anything that may create a barrier to the growth of the church's staff and volunteers. Wow, as I read that list, I think about the number of ways that I fit into those characteristics. Some of those I've seen show up in my ministry where I've been afraid to give away ministry. I've been afraid to let anyone take the ball and run with it because I've spent a lot of time laying the groundwork. And when we begin to think about the ministry as our ministry, we can get pretty siloed, narrow focus so that only we get credit. And that's not what it's about. Leadership is really about being on a team of people that are moving forward. It's spending time doing life together and doing it in a way that we are actually enhancing the ministry of those around us. Leadership is really about putting people forward and not just using people as pawns in the grander scheme. It's about allowing them to understand their God-given gifts. This Sunday night, for our Sunday night special, we're going to have an adult Sunday school class led by Jim Morrison. And Jim is going to unpack Ephesians chapter 4 and take a look at what these verses mean about how it is that we're to use our gifts and our vision for ministry in the local church. And so we want you to be here, part of this. Those of you who are members at First Baptist Church, if you'll come and be part of that at 6 o'clock, 1 hour, 6 to 7, and we'll spend an hour together. We'll sing some songs. Then we'll break up into our smaller groups. And then Jim is hoping to help us think through this in a discipleship way, ways that we can apply it to our own lives and in our own ministry. So I hope you'll come, and I hope you'll engage in interactive stuff so that you'll grow as a leader and develop your skills for the use in the kingdom of God and in the church of God. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.